Now, we would like to look into appointing some successors. Probably. Well, not really. If we need to get rid of someone, we're going to do this. But we want to go into a society. It's either the Benedictine order or the Dominican order. I'm not entirely sure where the difference is. But we're going to go for the Dominican order. And we pay a little bit. And it's a great honor for us. So, being in an order gives us certain powers. It says over here. We can... Wisdom of Saint Dominic. Your wards have a chance to gain increased attribute points during their education and upon reaching adulthood. They have a chance to lose wicked and pious ones. Plus, which is very important, we gain monthly piety and we lose fertility, which is really important right now because we don't really want more children. We're already kind of old for a woman in this day and age. So decreasing our fertility further will help prevent more heirs popping up that might then shatter the realm. And we are getting a chance of improving our kid here, who probably shouldn't be educated by this dunce. Well, sorry love, I know you're great, but let us have someone who actually knows what they're doing. Like this amazing guy. So, what we would like is also set up something good for him. Let's see if there's a genius in this pool. Yes, there is. And she's Irish. Well, let's keep it in the family, shall we? She's of our dynasty, so she's close and far enough. But this is good. Somewhere down the line, we decided to try and have some possibilities for geniuses. So, here we go. It's from our niece. The daughter of our niece. I don't know why the husband is popping up here. He doesn't get to decide, I'm sorry. It's not my husband's choice, it's my choice. Okay, so now we've set all this up. We gain points, devotion points, by doing things within this order. They're going to go up anyway, due to our traits. But sometimes there are some missions that we get to help increase these. And then we rise through the ranks and we get more powers. And we are looking for the powers that come with Oblatus. Take a vow of celibacy. That is really great. That is really, 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 really great. Right, okay. So, while I was looking out, we're going to take a little look across the pond. We have been very focused on Ireland. And generally, there's no real need to look beyond the British Isle, at least at this point. If we ever wanted to go continental, we would have... There's a Muslim up there. We would have to go and build ships and everything, and there's still some time, and we'll eventually probably go do all of that. But for now, we won't. So we don't care what's happening here, but sometimes this game has really interesting things happening. For example, look at Saxony. Saxony is really big. They start out with about this size up here. And they have withstood the Christian assaults, which have no doubt happened. And look at what happened to Francia. This starts out as West Francia up here. And Middle Francia kind of down here. So they shattered and shattered and shattered and shattered. There's some East Francia in here with the German eagle. There's some Duchy of Baden. There's some piece of West Francia still right over there. There's Burgundy as a kingdom. There's Austrasia down here in the middle. And as I said, I just noticed there's a Muslim here. You can tell by the icons as well who is who. Like a little sigil like this on a shield. Those are feudal lords and Christian. And the rounded things that are, well... Generally, they are pagan tribes. Well, these are also tribes, but they're Christian. So it's more a question of religion, really, what they are. And these are Muslims, if they have this square type shape. So the Lombards are doing well. Papacy isn't really doing anything much. The Umayyad are absolutely dominating in Spain still. Sometimes Francia gets really strong and they can go down here and really take care of things, mess things up. There's a lot of strife still over here. So it's quite interesting to sometimes take a little look beyond your own little sphere of influence. Speaking of which, now we have a few vassal inheritance warnings. Honestly, that's a mechanic I have not really grasped. Sometimes, if someone shows up here and whoever dies, the realm does not pass. It might be just that they pass from the dynasty, not necessarily from the realm. It's all a bit weird, all a bit strange. Him, I think, is going to pass from the realm because he already has this, so he's going to have these two. It's weird. We're going to see. Some of these might leave the realm, yeah, sure, but we're just going to take them back because we have a legitimate claim on all of these. But for now, we're not going to bother with this all that much. Great, he has got more technology points for us. Let's see where he got them. Economy this time. And the defensive pact has been disbanded. We still have a truce with him, so we can't really jump him again. But, you know, there's this guy over here. What is he doing? 5,900. How many can we raise? 5,200. And we have our tributaries still, which don't count into this. Are you of a different religion, maybe? No, sadly not. We could... No, we can't. He's going to call the petty kingdom of Gwynedd. And we could call these guys... Oh yes, that's our one alliance that we have. And who... Petty Kingdom of Gwynedd? How many troops do you have? Well, about as many as our guys down here. Let's go create a few more tributaries before we take this guy on as a tributary. See, the feudals are slowly catching up here. They don't have any pacts that really give me any sort of reason to be scared of them, so we're just going to go and do our thing. Let's have all our vassals join. At least all the ones that are cool enough to join. And our tributaries. We're not going to call him, he's an ally, not a tributary. But our tributaries, they don't get a choice in this. So let's go ahead and raise our own troops, which already is clearly enough. But, you know, why go with enough when you can go with absolutely crazy amounts of everything? There's no reason to be modest here. Let's fight this war with everything we got. Leave nothing to chance. Especially since he's already in some wars, I think, up north. We don't want to join a siege, we want to be a siege. Okay, people have attached, so we lead. Alright, let's see who we can send off to fight the enemy armies. It's a little bit... It would be nice if we also got in information about how many troops they have, like with the other thing. So let's send some people sieging here. He has enough to siege something on his own. These are going to be enough to siege this. This and this are going to be enough to siege this. And these two are going to be enough to siege this. We're just going to spread our allies around a little bit. Siege as much territory as we can. And if he ever shows his face, we're going to go get him. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument. Something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience. I know where this is going to lead, but let's see if he builds a statue of himself. Or this time we're actually going to get what was sort of implied in this promise. Let's spend our prestige. Let's build up these. Because if we adopt feudalism and we keep those up there, it's going to be good if they convert well. I think we've lost our spy master, which is a shame. Anyone strong here? No, not really. So let's have him spy master. Let's arrange a marriage for him too. Maybe there's someone. It's not really worthwhile. Someone who's good at this. Let's have these two be married. So he likes us even more, our uncle. And he shall go and search some technology for us as well. Whoop. Okay, he's going to be attacked by a pretty large army. So we're going to reinforce his defense and absolutely slaughter the enemy. And there we go. 53% just like that from this one battle. Because it was his whole army, he was scattered, shattered, destroyed, humiliated. Sandpacking. Okay, he might be going to our country now. If so, we're going to finish our siege and hunt him down at home. Let's see, maybe someone has changed their mind about all of this, so they're going to come if we call them now, which we're not gonna. Just in case they spawn right under him. Wouldn't be fun. Lygin. It's here. So let's go there and have her attach. That is 566. So her. She will attach as everyone else continues to siege here. See, and this is how you can cover a really, really big area quite easily. And now watch how she crushes her flank. Just look at this. Not even a question. Warrior women of Ireland, we love you. We love you with all our heart. Alright, okay. As soon as I came to pick up Edecon to help me out cutting down some trees, he starts complaining. Apparently, he has a nasty stomach ache. So he might become indolent. Edecon apparently has pains in his arm now after I grabbed it. And cannot use it to cut trees. So he now becomes indolent. Lovely. So we're going to put down our troops because we have won. And just to make the look at this, we're going to get 200 prestige, and everyone below us gets a +10 opinion of us because we won this tributary war. That's really, really nice. So he's now our tributary. Let's see. I think the next best tributary we would like is actually him. King of the Picts. Let's wait for his wars to be over. Oh, they are? Are they? Yeah, let's wait for his troops to replenish a little bit. Oh no, oh dear, our sister Bardub. She fell asleep. Let's wake her before anyone notices. And have our relationship improve thusly. She's very grateful we didn't rat her out. Good. So this is a mission from our order, which helps us possibly improve our standing within the order. So he would like, given that we don't put enough attention on God, that we switch our focus on divine. So we're actually going to do that. So we accept, switch our focus to this, which gives us +1 health and the temple vessel opinion of +20. And this gives us 100 devotion, which brings us a step closer to becoming, well, devoted, really. Good, we have a few bishops paying us now. Someone has formed an alliance with someone, but everything within our realm, it seems, so we don't really mind. My husband, Flythery, has been letting himself go as of late. What was once a strong man and energetic. Let's warn him that he's becoming a little bit fat. Good. I noticed something earlier, and I'm a little bit weirded out by it. Why was the text saying he was called Edekon? He's called Flythery. I was relieved to see that my words did not go unheard. Nice. My husband has taken my advice and shall take care of himself a little bit better. Let's see. So this petty kingdom of Mead, of Mumu, is de jure part of the kingdom of Ireland. What do we need to create it? We need to hold... Okay. Okay, just wait a minute. The monument Count Eogan promises finished. People have gathered to witness an unveiling statue. It's a large portrait of Pope Nicolaus. So we gain 100 piety. Cool. Not bad. Okay, okay. So this brings something new. We need to hold at least 2 duchy titles. 51% of its de jure counties. We have 84. We need 400. We will get 400 prestige. We need to pay 104 gold and 100 piety, and we need to hold. So if we have just 1 more duchy title, we can create the Kingdom of Ireland. Very cool. I should have looked here before. So let's see. We could usurp this, which costs us 104 gold and gains us something, or we could create duchies, which costs us still 104 gold. How much gold was the Kingdom of Ireland again? 104. So 208 to our kingdom. We're going to do that, and we're going to create this duchy because this is a duchy title that we want to hold. So we have a claim to these reliably. So this is ours now. Okay, so let's create this. We can hold up to 2 duchy titles without any drawbacks, and now we may be able to create the Kingdom of Ireland, and thusly it will be formed and become the Kingdom of Ireland. There we go. We have created the Kingdom of Irie. And our sigil has changed. And our border has changed because we are now a queen. A real queen. Not a pretend queen, a real queen. Right. Okay. So this opened us one more advisor, council position, who's just called advisor. It doesn't do anything in that sense. Like, he can't go anywhere and do anything as that, I don't believe. Like, if you look in the positions, the advisor doesn't show up. He's just someone we can basically put whoever we want. Like, if we have a strong vassal who would like to be on the council and we need to appease them, fine. Or if we have someone who's going to be on our side, if we put them there, then that is a good thing too. So actually, let's go and put our bishop as our advisor, because he likes us quite well already, and he might be a good guy to have. Also, many more minor titles to be bestowed. We can have a court eunuch, which is going to be our vassal Galip, and a court jester, which will, be careful there, it decreases the opinion they have and decreases their prestige over time. So generally, I don't give this to landed people or anyone who's really a threat. So generally it's women. We're going to take this old bitty here. This old Irish bitty. And we have a keeper of swans. So we could improve our relationship with someone. Let's keep it where it needs to be, and a seneschal. Let's have this guy be our seneschal. And we get more commander slots. So we have a greater selection of leaders for our armies. Let's invite some more qualified people here. Oh, he's amazing. And he isn't bad either, especially since they're both pretty young. So there's still some space for them to grow as commanders. Alright. So we could create another duchy, which we don't really want. We have also fulfilled our ambition, which gave us another 500 prestige, so we're well equipped. Well equipped, I tell you. As far as tribes go, we're really up there. Yeah, so let's pick an ambition, because we have reached our ambition, and we don't want to groom an heir because it gives us more fertility. But let's I feel like I would like to go for trying to see the realm prosper, but I believe building a war chest is a little bit more realistic for us, generally speaking. Okay, let's check our laws real quick. Something cool we can do. Could change the obligation of tribal to even more troops, which they're not going to be fond of. As you can see, most are opposed to the idea. We could force having a content council and taking away some of these decisions from them over time. But currently, I'm quite happy with the state of things. Inheritance, everything is fine, everything is good, everything looks good. So, nothing much to complain about, if anything at all. With this chiefdom as ours, and the chiefdom up here. So the north and the south are ours. It's looking good. Yeah. Who can we imprison? Just stop your thing, please. We don't want to have you in prison. Very good, and thus, historic fact, this is exactly how the Kingdom of Ireland was created. Exactly like this.